Welcome back. Okay, our last lesson we practiced rounding to the nearest 10. This lesson, rounding to the nearest 100. And this is, if you're using the SWON materials, it's Unit 1, Lesson, Lesson 12. But no matter what material you're using, this is a concept that crosses grade levels and is important to know how to do. Now, as a quick review, rounding a number means making a number simpler or easier to use while keeping its value close to what it was. And when I think of hundreds, I think, well, those are huge numbers. But yet, when we think of hundreds, we can still think of whether a number is closer to 100 or 200 or 300, or 600 or 700. The principle is the same. So let's just start with a number. Let's start with 159. Okay, so we are rounding to the nearest 100, so I need to think about which number is in the hundreds place. So I'm going to start, let's see, ones, tens, 100. So my first mark on my number line is going to be 100. Now, what is the 100 after 100? Well, if we count by hundreds, 100, 200. So those are the two marks on my number line. Our number 159 is going to fall somewhere in this range. My next step is to find the midway point. If I know that half of 100 is 50, I can use that to figure out what is the halfway point between 100 and 200, because the span right here is 100 units. So if I count 50 up from 100, I will land at 150, and 150 is the halfway point. Let me get this out of the way here. So where am I going to mark 159 on this? 159. Okay, well, 159 is certainly higher than 100. And in fact, it's higher than 150 because I could think of, 150, I would have to count up 151, 152, 153 to get to 159. So I'm guessing it's going to be pretty close to here. Now, is this exact? Not really. But if I were to count by tens, 150, this would be close to 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. I think that's fairly close. So let's put it right here. But the big thing is that it's on this side of the halfway mark. That's the important part. If it's on this side, we are always going to round up. If it was lower than 150, we would round down. If it was at 150, we would still round up, because that's the rule that we have, that if it's exactly halfway between, we always round up. That way everybody does it the same way. So if we're rounding 159 to the nearest 100, we're either going to have 100 or 200, and we've just shown that it would be 200. There you have it. It's not hard. It just takes a little practice, and it takes doing a lot of problems before things can gel in your mind and in your memory. And so if we keep going, I know that you'll get this. Thank you for watching.